From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weekend weather.
Hey folks, good morning. Hope you've had a nice week so far, and this weekend is actually shaping up to be really pretty decent out there. Steady upper 70s for temperatures, maybe a couple of us at the lower 80s, probably right at 80 in North Alabama, and pretty much dry. Right now, as we head over the next few days, I do think the pattern starts to change. Maybe some rain chances creeping in there by the midweek, Tuesday night, Wednesday, and beyond. Yeah, we might start seeing a few more showers creep in, but we'll get there when we get there. First things first, see what we have in store for today. Nice day out there, widespread mid to upper 70s here in southern middle Tennessee. You kind of draw the line at the state line though, and head south, that's where you have those better chances at 80s. And when I say 80s, I'm not talking mid 80s or anything like that, but pretty much right at maybe just a couple degrees higher than 80, but even still a lot of us in northwestern Alabama will probably upper limit there at 78 or 79. So it's not necessarily going to be widespread, but still we're in that kind of relative warming trend compared to the last couple of days. Here's the futurecast. Next 24 hours has a pretty good handle on things. There's that cloud cover still kind of meandering, right? But we're mostly dry, and it actually begins to kind of fade out a little bit through the second half of the day. So we're shaping up better for the second half, at least for outdoor conditions, more blue skies, that is to say. And then as we head through tonight, back down to about the lower 60s, upper 50s here for tomorrow, and then tomorrow itself, honestly, looking pretty good. I think our Sunday is shaping up to be very much like today. And by the way, we got to remember, we're falling back here 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, so be sure to set those clocks back 1 hour before bed, especially if they don't do that automatically nowadays. And by the way, this is kind of a good time to change those batteries in your smoke detectors, your carbon monoxide detectors, and also your weather radios. And they really don't need that much maintenance, and that's why it's good to do it about maybe twice a year or so. And it's kind of good just to go ahead and do that with a daylight savings, because, hey, that also happens twice a year, right? Springing forward and falling back. So if you haven't, it's kind of a good habit to get into. But yep, just want to remind you there, daylight saving time ends 2 a.m. this morning. So we're going to fall back 1 hour. Take a look at the futurecast here into the extended term, by the way, as we head through the week. Let me show you what I'm talking about when I say, first of all, dry and then more rain chances. So Monday, maybe through the first half of Tuesday, doing all right there. But then as we head through Tuesday and into Wednesday, we'll check that out there. We start to see that system kind of drift east. And by Wednesday afternoon, I think most of that rain's let up. But Tuesday night, early hours Wednesday, yeah, I do think some precipitation there is possible. Then we have another one here coming off to our west. That's by Thursday, maybe into Friday. So we'll have to watch that. There's some disagreement as to the timing of that. So the forecast is probably going to change, but still looks like the pattern is probably going to stay relatively wet for the time being, especially as we head into the first and the beginning of the second week of November. By the way, out there in the plains, big time rainfall events going on there. Very, very moist atmosphere there. Some flooding even expected in the near term. So thankfully, we're not going to get any of that. Around here, we're definitely doing a little bit better, right? I do think the first half of the weekend, of course, this weekend, doing pretty good there, but you see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's that sort of time frame we're watching. And of course, models, like I said, that we use behind the scenes, they're kind of wishy-washy. We're going to have to get more specifics as we get closer, but I do think it's safe to say some precipitation looks possible Tuesday night, Wednesday, and maybe even afterwards as well. Thanks for joining me here for this forecast update this morning. Kelly will be with you through the rest of the day and tomorrow morning. I'm off here for Family Matters, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon.